Lacework is a security platform that goes across 3 different kind of critical segments for cloud security. We've got configuration and compliance. We've got container security, which allows you to manage the security for all of your containers and Kubernetes. And then lastly, we do anomaly detection for all of your infrastructure and platform as a service. For Azure in particular, we have the ability to check all of your infrastructure against all of your policies, your workloads, things like your SQL Server as a service that's being deployed, and see if they're being configured correctly. The way we do this first to start off is we go against the CIS benchmarks, and we're checking kind of a consistent set of rules to determine whether or not you are compliant or not based off of those checks. So yeah, for Azure, not only do we look at your configuration compliance and audit and provide anomaly detection, but we also will help you secure your containers and your workloads. So if you're deploying workloads and containers, whether it's with Kubernetes or Docker or even Azure Kubernetes Service, we will do a deep level of inspection, visibility, and security for those containers. When we're looking at audit and configuration, the first thing to note is we do this in real time. So we're continually doing this. This isn't something we do annually or semi-annually or even daily. In real time, we're checking your configuration to see if you're passing against some best practices. You know, typically developers are not meaning to make security mistakes, but often what happens is they're pushing really fast, or they may not understand the things that they're pushing. So in order for you to know what your security risk profile is, we need to continually be checking against a set of practices that we know are poor or are risky for your Azure systems. So we already have customers using Azure. I think what's interesting is all of the customers that are using Azure today are also using another provider. So we think we're moving towards a multi-cloud world, which we believe is as the future, which is really about using a combination of clouds. You may have compute in one and maybe platform as a service in another one, or maybe splitting workloads based off of a business case or a different group within the company. But in every case, actually, we have kind of one cloud plus Azure, which is very interesting because it allows us to protect both of those from one central location. The Lacework platform actually is a SaaS service. There's no hardware you have to deploy. There's no software you have to deploy. So all you need to do is give us access. Within literally 5 to 10 minutes, you can give us access to your configuration. We can start doing checks immediately. In order to trial it, you simply just need to go to lacework.com, and we provide a 30-day trial, which allows you to get started. No software, no hardware needs to be installed. You're ready to go.